So the normal intro.
Yes.
As we usually do. Okay.
As we usually do, because for the last episode we recorded, it was chaos for an opening. So if we can try to get it so that we can test out some editing things.
Okay.
All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are the Froze Bros. That sounded pretty good to me, other than starting a little early before you, but we ended up at the same time.
I was kind of waiting for you, and you really dragged out that bros. I think
we often have dragged out the bros. The Froze Bros.
But you did it a little longer than we normally do.
Longer? All right.
Anyway.
I'll buy a stopwatch.
Welcome to the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen foods.
Yes. Another episode in Healthy January.
Yeah. How is Healthy January going for you, Darren?
Are we going to be honest about this, Max?
We were honest in the last episode.
We were. So we're gonna keep that up. We are in the Froze Bros time machine and recording this in December. And you will hear it in January at the earliest. So it is not yet Healthy January here.
But but our minds are there, our spirits.
Yeah, absolutely. We've eaten some healthy stuff. To be absolutely honest, I've eaten some unhealthy stuff today too.
Of course. But, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. But in moderation. So that's a good thing, perhaps.
It's a step in the right direction.
Earlier today, I had one Oreo.
Only one?
Only one.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I just wanted to test them out. My wife bought gluten-free double stuffed Oreos because she said that the gluten-free ones taste like they used to make them. And now the regular ones have sort of a chemical taste.
And what did you think?
It tasted like an Oreo to me. I don't eat Oreos often enough to know the difference. The last time I had an Oreo might have been a year ago when we froze one on this podcast. So I've got a couple of the gluten-free ones in the freezer too.
Interesting.
Freezing won't add gluten, right?
It doesn't? Okay, let me write that down so I don't forget. Freezing does not add gluten. Got it. Perfect.
As far as I know, unless the gluten fairies come along and inject some gluten. Yeah, the gluten freezer fairies.
So that's why I lock my I lock my freezer at night for that reason. I have a padlock on there. Today,
maybe we need a branded padlock with Froze Bros on it to sell for people's freezers.
Keep out the gluten fairies, of
course.
Yeah,
forget the beanies that we were talking about with Froze Bros.
Yes, no.
Yeah. If I was going to mention this earlier, people can hear it. I'm going to look into a website where they will create things on demand. So maybe we set up a shirt or a hoodie or a beanie with Froze Bros on there. And if people are interested in getting that, they can order.
I would certainly be interested in
I would get one. I want a beanie. You know, I love my GBH hat here that we got from... I donated to GBH after we were on BUR last year.
I was going to ask if that's where you got it from donating.
It is, yeah.
It's a sick hat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what we're going to be eating today.
I failed to bring the box with me, so I have to go get it. But I know what we ate.
Can you pronounce the name without looking at it?
Tabatchnick.
Yes, correct.
That's how you're pronouncing it too, right?
Yes, of course. That's how it looks like it's pronounced.
I think so too. I don't know how else that could be pronounced.
It looks pretty phonetic. Tabatchnick.
Tabatchnick. I think so. Tabatchnick? No.
Tabatchnick?
No, I'm getting mixed up. Tabatchnick.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
We're eating...
I don't know if I've told this story on the pod before. Years ago. Was this my mom or? Yeah, maybe. She asked if it's if the restaurant is pronounced Chipotle or Chipotle, and I told her I
Yeah.
told her that it's chipotle.
Ah, very
Yeah.
nice. My grandmother did the same thing. Chipotle. It was Chipotle for a long time, even after correcting her time and
Yeah.
time again.
Yeah. All right. Go on with our soup.
Today we're eating Tabatchnick brand vegetable soup, found frozen in the freezer aisle. And because it is Healthy January, we chose the low sodium varietal.
Yes, we did, because we are often complaining about the sodium content in frozen foods.
So
And,
now we're putting our money where our mouth is, and we're going to say no to sodium, or as much as we can while still eating frozen food.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll get into that later in review time.
Indeed.
But I was glad to find that they had a low sodium option.
Definitely.
What you been eating, Max?
Well,
I got to be a little lenient on you. You know,
please be lenient.
let's go fully honest too, and tell the listeners that it has only been 3 days since we last recorded too. So.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Right?
Yes, it's been 3 days since we recorded the previous episode, so not a big opportunity to eat frozen food. However, I did go grocery shopping, and I took my Frozolution seriously.
Excellent.
So when I was at the grocery store, I picked up I purchased a beef bulgogi bowl from Bibigo.
Nice. One of our
I don't know if I'm
favorites.
pronouncing that right. Yeah.
Bibigo.
No, not the brand name. It's bulgogi.
Oh,
is that what it is?
bulgogi. I think so. Bulgogi.
And I chose it because we liked the pot stickers and mini wontons so much that when I saw it, I was like, that's my frozen food for this week. So as soon as I'm probably gonna eat it this week, but we're not recording a January episode again until like weeks from now. So
yeah,
I'm gonna eat it soon and then talk about it way after the fact. But listeners will hear it soon after this comes out. We're really in the time machine on this.
It's gonna be like 6 months until we're back to recording. Not 6 months, 6 weeks.
No, yeah,
until we're back to recording. Yeah, I got a little bit of a vacation coming up in January. We got the holidays coming.
Yep. Yeah.
I will look for something frozen on vacation, or I will stick some Froze Bros stickers throughout ports in the Caribbean.
That'd be great. You are going on a Disney cruise, no?
Yeah, Disney cruise.
You could always look out for Walt. It's always an option.
I could. There was an ice bar at the one of the last ones I went to.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they'll have that again. These new Disney ships, I hear, are just sort of a floating cocktail bar for adults with the kids areas. So drop your kids off 24/7 and go drink.
That's great.
Yeah. My kid's 24, so she's going to be drinking with us.
So, yeah, you can still drop her off in the...
We could find somewhere to drop her off.
No, don't do that.
She's fun. I like being out with her, so she's allowed. I've actually not eaten anything new that is frozen since we last recorded either.
You really got to step it up, Darren.
Yeah. I've got some stuff in the freezer. Have I talked about crab cake? And I talked about the crab cakes already.
In the last episode?
So. Yeah, I remember grabbing the box to talk about these. What do I have that's new? We bought some OREOs meatballs.
Okay.
We've talked about the spaghetti and chicken parm that I've had. This is just meatballs. There's no pasta with it. So looking forward to popping those in the oven and seeing how they'll turn out. And we ordered... They're saucy.
They're pre-sauced?
They are sauced, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And just ordered some more pies from Southern Pie Company, which we've talked about.
Those $100 pie?
The Atlanta-based Southern Pie Company. I think they were $40 or $50 pies.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you said they were really good. You said they were the best pie you've ever had?
Yeah. Best frozen pie I've ever had.
Better than Mrs. Smith's? Come on.
I'm sorry, Amanda, but yes, it was. Amanda, you might even lose that blue ribbon from the country fair for the
No,
flakiest crust.
I won't let you take it from her. I will
What's your favorite holiday pie?
Ooh.
I know what it's not.
Yeah. My favorite holiday pie.
So
we're
we're talking like any these winter holidays. So not your favorite 4th of July pie, if there's such a thing.
What I like about pies is that they're versatile. I don't really consider one pie more festive than another. So with that in mind, I would say my favorite pie of all time is a strawberry rhubarb. I love a strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah.
Coming in at a close second, I would say, is like an apple crumble, which might feel a little more festive.
Top?
With a crumble top. Yes.
Yeah. It's more of a winter flavor.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, a strawberry rhubarb pie would just make me look like a strawberry.
Yes. Sorry. So I'll be eating the whole thing, Darren. I won't be sharing with you.
Yeah. My wife wanted to get an apple cranberry pecan. I'm sorry. We haven't talked about this not in a long time, but the proper Frosbros pronunciation is pecan. An apple cranberry pecan pie.
Okay.
And I nixed the nuts. I said no.
Nix the nuts. No to the nuts.
I don't want nuts in my pie.
Why is that? Do you not like
not a big
pecan
fan.
Pie?
I don't like pecan pie.
I don't know if I've ever had pecan pie. I don't think I have. What's not to like about it?
It's a very sugary pie. I don't like overly sweet things. So that's what's that other Pennsylvania? You're in Pennsylvania. That's that other Pennsylvania Dutch like molasses pie, shoe fly pie. Have you heard of that?
Pie? No, I've never heard of
pie. I think that's a Pennsylvania Dutch pie that's mostly molasses.
That sounds like a lot. Molasses that's an interesting ingredient for a pie.
Shoe fly pie
as a main ingredient
is a classic Pennsylvania Dutch dessert, essentially a molasses crumb pie with a flaky crust. Yeah, too much. Too sweet for me. So we went with apple and I think something else.
Well, you'll have to report back on how they are. How long do they take to travel? Do they travel with like a special ice packs or in dry ice or something?
They come accompanied by a baker who will even put it in the oven for us.
On like
Christmas
a person?
Day. Yeah. That's why the fuck do you think these are so expensive? They come with people. Yeah.
And the baker's in full garb, white button shirt, white pants, apron, the big hat, everything?
From Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's a tangent. When I was growing up, my parents recorded the movie Annie on HBO, the version with Kathy Bates and Victor Garber and
the one that was on TV. NBC,
Yes.
I think, was doing those TV musicals for a while.
This one was on HBO. This was HBO specifically. I remember.
Okay.
And the reason I remember is because after the movie, so my parents recorded the movie on a VHS tape, and after the movie was over, they did this kids special about dreams. I don't know if any of this sounds familiar to you. Probably not. But they did this thing where it was like animated shorts about dreams and sleeping for kids, right? And one of them was an animated short based on, I believe, a Maurice Sendak book called The Night Kitchen.
Huh.
And it featured some of the most terrifying music and visuals. This one was less about dreams and more about nightmares. Listeners, look up The Night Kitchen by Maurice Sendak if you have a strong constitution.
He is the Where the Wild Things Are author.
Correct. Yes.
And Where the Wild Things Are.
And so whenever I think of bakers like that and baking cakes, I think of, my mind goes there to that horrifying animated short. It's terrible.
All right. We're warned. Listeners, you're warned. I feel a little bad about lying to our listeners, too. The Southern pie is not coming with a baker. It's just that expensive.
Oh, but, it's not? You lied to me, too.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I've lied to you a lot, Max, and I don't tell you, but I feel bad about the listeners. So Yeah.
Hmm.
But we told, I think we tell them when we want them to send it out so that we have it in time for
Uh-huh.
the Christmas holidays.
Hmm.
Like December 17th is sticking in my head or something. Like that's the day that it's going to be shipped.
Great. Good. Should I jot something down really quick? Excellent. Good. No, just keeping track of your resolutions, just
So
adding to
yeah.
the list. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Adding honesty onto there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. To you too. So yeah, I'll be honest with you too. Okay.
I've never told. Yeah. Well, you better be. I'll be watching.
So we haven't had much new to eat, but we got some stuff in the freezer. You are raising your hand, Maxwell?
Raising my hand. I have something else in my freezer. Once again, the frozen Twix ice cream bars and the 100 g bars have made an appearance in my freezer.
Nice.
God damn, those 100 g bars are so good. They're so good.
I have not gotten any more of that, but I don't think we were recording when I said earlier that I do have some holiday ho-hos in the freezer. I have got some gluten-free double stuff Oreos in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
These may be mentioned in a previous episode by the time people are listening to this. Got some jalapenos in the freezer too, because I made, I'm not spoiling anything because these episodes have already come out.
No.
We were listening to some shows from the past year, heard the one where we watched ice melt, and I made the D. That was a drink with a gin-based drink, gin, lime, Trader Joe's jalapeno limeade, club soda, and orange curacao. And after listening to that, I wanted the D again. So
it's hard not to crave the D after listening to a segment
so I had
that good.
So I had the D last night. Trouble is, Trader Joe's does not sell jalapeno limeade in the fall and winter and spring months. It's a summer thing. So I just got some good lime juice and threw in some simple syrup and sliced up jalapenos and threw them in as a garnish on the drink.
Nice.
And it got spicier as I sipped.
Would you consider muddling the jalapenos in there with the lime and the
Yeah, I used like one slice to muddle a little bit to start with. Yeah.
Great.
I don't remember the proportions. In the past, I have just sort of thrown them all together without paying attention to how much of anything. I was a little more cautious about this one. I think
you need to be careful when you're dealing with the D.
Yeah.
You have to be careful. You can't be throwing things around willy-nilly.
The D can just knock you out.
It really can.
Mm-hmm.
It happened last time. We were enjoying the D.
Yeah, when I gave you and Sean the D at the same time. Yeah.
Now, Sean and I took the D very well, but Darren did not.
Yeah. I made the D finally for Mike and gave Mike the D just about the time I was moving from Cambridge.
And how did he take it?
He finally pretty well. I had all of my mixing utensils packed up, so I was just pouring various amounts in. I think I had a couple to his one, and I didn't last too much longer that evening.
Sure. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Some of us can't take the D as well.
Well, if you think we've exhausted... Speaking about the D, I think now would be a great time to take a quick break and come back and talk about our food for today.
Sounds good.
Great. We'll be right back. And we're back.
We are back. I'm at Tabatchnick's Deli, actually.
And that is located in New York City?
It's in New Jersey.
Oh.
I'm not sure specifically where this one was. There was some dispute about this online where I found this photo. This might be Millburn, New Jersey.
Millburn?
Millburn. These, the actual delicatessens do not exist anymore, though, unfortunately, in the Tabatchnick family. But
just the big plants?
The big plants. Yeah. Not so big plants, though. Did you notice this is another family-owned company? We've been doing a few of these lately,
Yeah.
and I love this about them. Actually, Max, I love. I'm not going to give away my rating at all yet, but I will say I love this company and this family so much. So much. I don't know if you've read much about them yet, but
I read the
I have
article you
fallen
sent
in
me.
love with the Tabatchnicks.
You have.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
Great. That's good for you.
Yeah, maybe they'll
I'm
adopt me.
happy for you.
Yeah.
I mean, can I just, are you a little old to be adopted? No.
Does it have to stop? I could be.
I feel like at a certain point you pass
I
the
don't. I
adoption
don't
age.
need it. Yeah, I don't need it. But
You just want to be
I don't know.
associated.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. They're good people. They're mensches.
Well, what is it about the Tabatchnicks that you like the most that makes you want to be part of their family?
Let
Be
me
one of them.
let me tell you about this family.
Spell it out.
They came over here turn of the century, and we're talking turn of the 19th to 20th century. Started this company in 1905. They'd actually been, let's see, it was Lewis and Sarah, the first Tabatchnicks in America. Started this restaurant in 1895. They incorporated in 1905. The company is on its now fifth generation, actually, of Tabatchnick ownership. They had delis at first. There were 15 in the New York metro region at its height. They focus on the frozen soup now, which was in 1972. They first had the frozen soup. They claim they have some revolutionary freezing process and packaging process to make it fresh without preservatives. They're very charitable. Also, they have contributed to soup kitchens. New York City's Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen gets, got to get this right, 500 gallons of soup from them every Friday.
That's a lot.
The fourth generation Tabatchnick, Ben, and his wife Rita started volunteering for this soup kitchen in the 1980s. In 2011, this partnership where Tabatchnicks donate soup to this company became formalized, and they still continue doing that. I read somewhere, I can't find it right now, Ben said something like, it was a soup kitchen without soup, so I had to give them soup. They didn't have any soup before that. They also donate a lot to UNICEF. Their soups, other products that they've made, these things called ready-to-use therapeutic foods and ready-to-use supplementary foods are also made by this company. They donate to UNICEF, and they used to donate to USAID, which
USAID.
USAID.
Unfortunately,
That whole company that whole agency got shut down in 2025 by our current presidential administration. Which is a shame. Yeah. They've still got that on the Tabatchnick website, proudly saying that they had participated in that. They had a link to a government. I'm talking a lot here, but I'll let you in just a second. They had a link to a government site about food. It was something that was part of USAID. I can't find it again right now. The link was still on the Tabatchnick website. You go there now, and it just says this link doesn't even exist anymore. Bad link. I checked it on the. Do you know the Wayback Machine, where you can find?
Yes.
Yeah, you can find what websites used to look like at a certain time. So, I found it that way, and maybe that's going to save part of our government when the time comes to.
I'm sure it will.
know what websites used to look like. Ben, see, I'm still talking. Ben passed away, sadly, 2014. The Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen thought so much of him that they established the Ben Tabatchnick Humanitarian Award in 2015. Rita and the kids run the company now. Kids Jason, Alex, Anna, and Ruthie. Anna
So
and Ruthie
that's
are Anna and Ruthie are twins. So the four of them are the fifth generation.
so are they sixth? So this is the sixth
They're
generation
no,
now
they're
running
the
the
fifth.
company.
No, some of them probably would have kids of their own, but the fifth generation is running the company. Fourth and
Wow.
fifth. Rita is wife of widow of Ben, and her kids, Jason, Alex, Anna, are the most involved, and Ruthie is another. This sad story about Ben's passing in 2014 too. He died November 16th, 2014, at age 62 of cancer, and according to Rita, Ben died on a Sunday. We buried him on a Tuesday, and I went back to work on Friday.
Wow.
This company takes its business seriously. It takes its charitable donations seriously. The family has been through a lot also. I love these people. I really do. I'm looking forward to trying to contact them too, and and tell them what we've thought about their soup once we get to that. And
I'm sure they'd
hopefully,
love to hear from us about
yeah. It is these smaller
passing their
companies that
soup.
are more likely to respond to us.
Indeed.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Well, thanks for that lovely history. I had never heard of this company before buying this soup today. So, all of that
Yeah.
was new for me. Had you heard of them before today?
I have. I think about a year ago on this podcast, frozen soup came up, and I might have even said, I don't know if frozen soup exists, but
Mm.
somebody schooled me, and I found out about it. And there aren't too many companies you can find that make frozen soup. Probably because, in a lot of cases, it doesn't come out too great frozen. It's got to be done well. So in the soup section of frozen foods, this brand is most prominent from the stores I went to. So I'd
For
heard of it.
frozen soups, for
Yeah,
frozen soups in the freezer aisle, for
yeah,
sure. The only other time you really see a frozen soup is with a wonton or a dumpling soup.
yeah,
I saw a
yeah,
couple of those, but beyond that, this is the only like American or Western
yeah.
soup.
I've seen some frozen chowders and bisques in some frozen fish sections, which I really
Mhm.
want to do sometime. This summer,
Yeah.
beach season, we're going to do some frozen chowder.
Yes. I've mentioned it before, but the clam shack I used to work for in college, they make they're a huge part of their business is frozen soup. So we should definitely check that out. Figure out how
Yeah,
to get some to both of us. Well, Darren, after hearing all about the Tabatchnicks, I hope they adopt you too. I think you
yeah,
would be a
they
great
sound great.
addition to not only their like efforts as a company, but also to their family. You're also very generous and
Oh, thank
kind,
you.
and you're committed.
Yeah, and
So I think,
they partner with Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen, which is a interfaith organization. So I don't think they'd have a problem with adopting a lapsed Catholic boy.
no, not at all.
Yeah, they're Jewish themselves, but that's great. They got
Hey, it takes all kinds, if you know what
yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
That's what I always say.
The family likely from, I tried to find this out. They're likely from Eastern Europe, based on the name.
Mm-hmm.
Came, as I said, late 19th, early 20th century, when the pogroms. There was a lot of rioting and violence against Jews throughout Eastern Europe at that time. So they're likely Russian, Ukrainian, Polish, from that area of Europe.
Well, I'm sure they'd take you in with open arms, Darren.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
yeah.
would.
I don't know if I'd have to move to New Jersey, but well,
Hey, I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
they'd love to have you.
We've we've been meeting some nice people from New Jersey. Not really meeting, but our churro family was from Jersey, also, right?
I was going to ask if there are any water beds involved in this Tabatchnick story, but
No, no,
there's no overlap there.
no, no. They
That's a shame.
the last deli closed in 2009 and became a Staples. That's
Oh, that's sad.
yeah.
That's sad. It didn't. I wish it became a different deli and not
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean,
a corporate store like that.
it must have been a pretty big deli to become a Staples, I guess.
Yeah, huh? Need a lot of room for all that paper. All right, let's get into this review, shall we? Let's start with the package. We today purchased, like we said, the low sodium varietal of
Mm-hmm.
the Tabatchnick soup. The
And
low sodium versions come in a blue package,
yep. Blue
and the
and white.
regular sodium comes in red and white, so they're easy to spot.
There's a green package too, I think, for organics.
Interesting.
I think so.
Interesting word choice there.
Yeah, organics, green.
Yeah. Interesting words. Foreshadowing.
Okay.
So the package features a big old bowl of soup,
Yeah.
name brand on the top, and we are eating the vegetable soup today. Now, couple things. Right under the logo, there's an image of a cauldron, and it says wholesome quality since 1905. And it's because of that cauldron that I chose this rustic looking kitchen behind me.
Nice. Yeah.
Because I got the sense that soup like this is made in it's not made in a factory. It's made in a big cauldron on the fire, to warm weary travelers. So
They
that's
could
why
be
I chose
making
this
it that
kitchen.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
They
surprised.
could be.
Banner on here tells us it tastes great, low sodium, no salt, no sugar added. It's also kosher. And something else I want to say about the image here, jumping ahead a little bit to appearance. I didn't notice until this soup was out of the bag and in my bowl.
Same for me. Yep.
I did not notice until I was about to eat it that there's actually it's alphabet soup noodles that they
that's so
use
cool.
for the soup. And it's not advertised anywhere. It doesn't say.
No.
So
they should.
Now looking at it, I can see a 2, an O, a B, an R. And I thought that was so fun. It was like a little hidden whimsy there.
I had eaten a good deal of it before I even realized that these were letters in there. I tried to find the D, and I couldn't.
No D to be found.
I found a B for bros. Took a picture of that. Yep.
Very nice. But yeah, I did not notice. It does not say alphabet soup on here anywhere. But I was eating with Naomi. She had one of the pouches. I had the other. And she was like, oh, they're letters. And I was like, what? And I looked at the box and I was like, oh my God, yes, you can see the letters in the soup on the box.
It's like a little surprise that your grandma makes to throw some alphabet.
Naomi was telling me about this cartoon she used to watch as a kid called Martha Speaks. And it's about this dog who talks. It's about a talking dog.
I think I remember it from my daughter watching it.
The dog starts to speak when she's accidentally fed alphabet soup. And instead of going to her stomach, the letters go to her brain.
Cool.
And I was like, that's such an adorable conceit for a kid's show, for a talking animal.
Was this a PBS show, maybe?
It was a PBS show produced in Boston.
Cool.
And I never watched it. It started in 2008, so little too late for me. But we talked about that a little bit with this alphabet soup. Lots of whimsy going on here out of the package. So
yes, there is. Yeah.
Hint for later. Moving on to, let's jump right to the back because the other sides are all pretty much the same. We've got our logo again, wholesome quality. We have a blurb here. Darren, do you want to read the blurb since you're...
I can do that.
Sure.
Since 1905, the Tabatchnick family has taken great pride in producing a wholesome product made only with the finest ingredients. We will settle for nothing less, making our products worthy of the Tabatchnick name. Only our own pure filtered well water is used as the base of our fine soups and entrees, and we never add any preservatives, artificial ingredients, or MSG to our products. Ben Tabatchnick's family, a fifth-generation creative team of culinary experts and foodies, strives to continue the legacy of healthy, nutritious food that has set the foundation for the Tabatchnick brand. Families have loved the great taste of our creations for over 100 years. From our family to yours, enjoy. And that's Benji, it may be.
Looks like Benji.
Yeah, Benjie, Benji.
Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Signed by the Tabatchnick family.
And the image there's an image under here of vegetables, cheese, a chef's hat, a thing of olive oil, pepper mill, and this picture looks like it's straight out of a 90s health textbook about the food groups.
Yeah, it does. It does. This package maybe hasn't changed too much. I don't know. We didn't see it in the 90s or in the 70s when they first started doing this, but it doesn't feel dated, but it feels like it's been around a while too.
It has, just like the Tabatchnick company itself. Doesn't feel dated, but it's been around for a while.
I actually bought a few soups, and I also tried the pea. And yeah,
You tried the what? Sorry,
I tried the
what?
pea. Yeah, I had pea soup. I tried the pea.
Oh,
yeah,
the split pea soup.
I like a little pea. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yep. And I'm having tea, by the way. Also, it's
pea and tea. How about that?
In my Star Wars mug, there is some tea.
That was great. You really snuck that in there well.
And the tea is actually a. We're doing all the letters with the alphabet soup. This is cool. It is a G&T, gin and tonic flavored tea. There's no gin in it.
Ugh.
From Fortnum and Mason in London.
As someone who does not like the taste of gin, I can't imagine drinking a tea that tastes like that.
It is G&T with juniper and a hint of cucumber. So yeah, it's good. Okay.
Enjoy, my friend. That's all you.
Well, you liked gin when I gave you the D.
There's a lot of other things going on in that drink.
Okay. Yeah. But you don't think you'd like the tea? The tea.
I don't think I'd like the tea. I prefer.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't do the pea, but let's go back to our vegetable soup with.
Let's go back to our vegetable soup.
Alphabet.
Let's talk ingredients. Only very briefly, because there isn't much to talk about. We got the low sodium. There's only 60 milligrams. That's 3% in your daily value. 110 calories in one pouch. The ingredients down here, all real food products for the most part. Water, carrots, tomato paste, green beans, onion, celery, peas, corn, lima beans. And the list goes on from there. No preservatives that I can see for the most part. Maybe some flavorings to replace the salt that's been taken out.
Yeah,
but
we should know. We should know what some of these things are, and we don't. As you said, it's mostly all natural. Niacin is a vitamin or something similar. Iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, and folic acid. Oh, that's part of
the macaroni.
Oh, yeah. I love that they call it macaroni, too.
Enriched macaroni product, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the shapes that make them enriched. They're enriched because they're shaped.
It's the flour and the vitamins that they're enriching them with. And they've been to school, which is how they know the alphabet, too. So they've been in enrichment programs in school.
Only 9 lines for this ingredients list. We love to see that. Well done.
Can I just tell you, even though we're not officially reviewing this one, I want to tell you what the ingredients are in the pea soup, which by the way has only 1% of your daily recommended allowance of sodium. All right. Pea soup ingredients: water, green split peas, carrots, onion, celery, spices, xanthan gum, garlic powder. That's it.
That's it.
3 lines.
Wow.
3 lines. I'm not sure what the xanthan gum does. A thickener, I think. Probably just thickens it a little bit.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I was impressed by that. The calories are higher in that one. Peas a little bit of...
Must be the pea.
Yeah. The peas a little higher in calories. And the carrots have sweetness. Peas are a little bit of a starchy vegetable. Not too much, though, really, are they? I'll give Jolly a call later and find out more about peas.
He'll know all about peas.
Yeah, yeah. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Let me ask you, what cooking method did you choose? Because we have two options on here.
Yeah, and you don't often see this. The preferred method is microwaving.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
This.
Yeah, with the microwave for
And you
4.5 minutes. Yeah.
you did everything properly per the instructions?
I did. You thought I was not going to take it out of the pouch, didn't you?
I was worried you might not have taken it from the box, but you did.
Yep.
Oh
now
no,
I've
the
learned.
pouch.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
remove
you emptied the pouch first, right?
remove frozen pouch from box. You get 2 pouches in each of these. Open pouch, remove product and place in microwave safe bowl. Place bowl in microwave on high for 4.5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Enjoy.
I like that enjoy is the last step there.
Yeah.
Always love that. That's whimsy.
Yeah. I tried to stir occasionally, and for like the first 3.5 minutes, it's still a piece of ice. It's not ice; it's frozen. But
well, I chose the stovetop method.
really, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
because I was making both bags for us to each have one, so I figured throw them both bags in the pot on the stove.
Because you can control that and you see what it's going in. If you were to make this in 2 pouches in the microwave, you have to try to guess at how long it should be in there.
Yeah. So this took a little bit longer. It took a while for it to come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, you got to leave it in there for at least 15 minutes. Took a little longer, but I'm glad we did it because Nature was nice and hot pulling it out, which is what it needs to be. And yeah, I would say microwave is preferred because it's faster, but there's probably no difference in taste or anything.
I don't see any reason
quality.
why they would prefer that other than speed. It's microwave or oven or stovetop sometimes affects crispness or but nothing's going to change, I don't think, on how you prepare this because it's by nature a watery product.
Yeah. And you've already got all the ingredients floating in there. It's not going to change how water or liquid logged they get.
Right.
All right, appearance
of the did we mention it's kosher?
We did not mention it's kosher, but indeed it is.
It has been kosher their products have been kosher since 1905. Probably earlier, since they opened the restaurant in 1895.
I know I promised I wouldn't do this, but do you know what pareve means?
I don't specifically, but I know I often see it with the word kosher.
See, this is the only time I've done it so far in this episode.
It is a Hebrew term for food that is neutral under Jewish dietary laws, containing neither meat nor dairy ingredients.
Understood. So it's kosher for that reason.
Yeah. So, you don't have to worry about eating this with some other, what you're mixing it with, I think.
Understood.
It could be mixed with dairy or meat.
Understood. Thank you, research team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm glad you asked. That's something I should have known. Especially, once I'm adopted, I need to know these things. I don't know if I'm...
Of course.
Maybe I will need to start eating kosher. I'd be happy to.
You may.
Yep.
Okay, so appearance. When I poured these into the bowl, the broth looked thick. I think one of my pouches looked like it had a little more noodles and veggies in it. One of them looked a little more like full, but they had about the same amount volume-wise. Yeah,
I didn't take... I made just one pouch. I didn't pay attention really to... they looked pretty similar to me.
Yeah.
Didn't see a difference.
Like I said, I did not notice they were alphabet-shaped noodles until I was about to put spoon to lips.
Yeah.
And I was pleasantly surprised by that.
It's... I think there is some other sort of grain in there too. A barley or... It doesn't say that though. Rich macaroni product.
It says there's barley in there, but I don't know what barley looks like. Do they have it just as noodles? Like barley noodles?
It's all right, you see the upside down or lying on its side B?
Yes.
Okay. To the left of
Those
that B, between the two P's, that's barley, I think.
to the left of that B between the two P's.
Yeah,
Yes,
a
I
little,
see it.
like a little round grain with the brown line on it.
Yeah,
That's barley.
understood. I mean, I couldn't taste the difference between the
No,
barley and the letters, but
it
speaking of
looked
which,
good. Yeah,
let- let's move to taste. Unless you have other things to say about how it looked.
I this isn't really taste related, so I'll add it into appearance. I thought the portions were pretty small. This is like
They were.
one of those pouches is kind of a cup of soup. It didn't nearly fill a bowl, like maybe half a bowl.
Mm.
I put it in a bowl. Um, Listeners, you'll see when I get the photo. You it yeah, it doesn't fill much of the bowl, which is why I went back and I was going to have the other one, but I decided I would instead have some pea. So try that
Smart.
one as my second one.
Yeah, I felt like the portion was a little small, but because one pouch is so healthy, again for the vegetable soup, 110 calories, almost no sodium in it, you would be fine to eat both pouches.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
220 calories, 6% sodium to double this. That's still really good as frozen foods go,
Yes, it
and
is.
it would fill you up a little bit more.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Taste.
I liked it. I did. I'm not a big vegetable soup eater, but
Yeah.
yeah, it you could taste the tomato base in this, I think. Um, I don't know that I taste the difference between any of the vegetables, beans, peas, corn, carrots, potatoes, onion. Um, it becomes a good mix. I was worried that I was going to find it really bland and miss the salt, but I didn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, I liked it. I did.
So I also, no, I thought this was very bland.
Okay.
Like, it smelled stronger than it tasted, I thought.
It did
I was
smell
not,
good. Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be as bland as it was. And I hope you don't get mad at me, but after I ate a few bites, I did add some salt to it.
That's okay. That's up to you if you want to do that.
But I also feel like adding salt, like I did like 3 or 4 shakes. That's not nearly as much as what would have been in here had we had the full sodium version of the soup.
Probably true. So, what did adding that salt do to the flavor for you?
It actually really improved. I got a lot more of the tomatoey flavor from the broth. It brought out some of the vegetable flavor. It was less about me wanting it to be salty and needing any kind of flavor, but I was tasting it and like thinking the thing that's missing here is the salt to bring out all of these
Yeah.
flavors.
Yeah.
So I did add some salt. I did not feel too bad about it. I really just think it needed it. Like without the salt, it just. I haven't had the regular version, but I do have a regular split pea soup that I am going to try at some point.
I bought a third one also. I think it is a barley that I haven't had yet, but also
You got the mushroom barley, I
low
believe.
sodium. Yeah, barley and mushroom. That is the other one I got. And you know what? I'm gonna say if you've got it, they make a point of saying what they don't add, and they say that they don't add MSG either. But if you got some, that could really bring out the flavor too. MSG
Yeah.
used to get a really bad rap over stuff. There's some history about some other industry was really against MSG and turned it into a villain. But
Yeah, it's not bad
it
for you.
no, it
In
brings out the
moderation,
flavor.
like everything
It's
else.
right. It's no worse than salt.
So, for me, this was very, very bland, and I had to do it. I had to do it.
That's okay. That's okay. You need it's soup's a comfort food too. So
Yeah,
you got to enjoy it. It's a cold day here. I don't know if it's cold where you are, but
freezing. Yeah.
probably yeah. We're in the 30s. We a couple days ago the low temperature was 4 degrees, and it's only
Yikes.
December. We don't often see that until January or February. But Yeah, no, this food's got to comfort you. And if you need a little extra salt to do that, go for it. I think that Tabatchniks would approve. They make their regular ones with the salt. They make, there's, from the website, there's got to be at least 30, 40 different varieties of soup, and some of them with salt, some without.
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking about my rating already. Trying to
Okay.
decide if the blandness is going to affect the rating, which it should. I don't know why I'm even second guessing it, but let's do
Yeah, but some people need to eat low sodium,
I know.
and
I
we
know.
chose this. We don't have a lot of low sodium products to compare it to because
You're
we
right.
don't normally seek out low sodium. So
Someone
I don't
who
know.
eats a low
It's hard
sodium
to.
diet might feel
Yeah,
differently about this. Yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah. So for me, I expected very bland and got some flavor. So that's I guess why I like it.
Maybe maybe it's another case of my expectations being too high. Again, which happens sometimes when I eat frozen food.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. And the texture of everything was mushy, but we kind of touched on that already. It's not gonna.
Yeah,
It's kind of what you would expect from a soup,
that
frozen or otherwise. To be
that
honest.
happens in soups. Yeah, I'll say and I had similar thoughts with the split pea. I like a really thick pea soup, so this wasn't quite as thick as I would love, but it was really good. Good flavor in that too. Again, I didn't miss the salt in that one. Um, Probably thickened up a little bit as it cooled too. So really enjoyed the pea.
Were there whole pieces of peas in there, or no?
Uh, there's sort of some mushed up pea, not full peas, but it all gets mushed, and they don't completely pulverize it into a liquid. It's a it's a mushy pea soup
Understood.
with carrots in there too.
Oh, okay, so it's not just like a.
Carrots, onions, celery, spices. Yeah. So there's other vegetables in there.
All
These
right, whimsy. What do you think?
I'm a little torn on whimsy here because I found the whimsy, like we mentioned earlier, with the letters mostly. I love the family history. The box itself is not giving me whimsy. The product
No,
itself, comfort, not whimsy. Definitely no cringe. It's gonna lean a little toward whimsy. The more I learned about this company and this family, still family business, what they've been through, their family too, having to flee Eastern Europe. I got more respect for this soup than I find whimsy in it, I think.
understood.
Um, but but then then the letters brought the whimsy.
I know.
So I
I
liked
was
that.
thinking that I'm gonna say this product definitely has whimsy. The reason is because they let it sneak up on you that it's an alphabet soup. They don't advertise it on the front. It's in the picture, but if you're just grabbing
Yeah.
a soup from the shelf, it's not gonna stick out at you. And so
No.
you'll be eating it and go, whoa, just like I did. And that's whimsical. Introduces an unexpected element to the experience. I really enjoyed that. So I'm going to say yes to whimsy for this product. Even though
All
the
right.
package,
All right.
the rest of it is utilitarian.
It
Certainly
is.
not cringe.
Yeah.
But,
And it does give a little grandma soup too.
yes.
If comfort were a category, it's off the charts.
Yes.
Value gets a great. Well, I got it on sale. I don't know what the regular price was, but I got all of these for $2 each.
Really?
Yeah, ShopRite.
I paid $3.50 for mine. Just
Not
about.
bad. Not bad. You got
I mean,
2 cups of soup or 1 full bowl of soup.
yeah. It's okay. I wanted it to be a little less, but I will be honest. When I picked up the box, it was heavier than I was expecting.
Well, it's
I'm
frozen
serious. Like,
soup.
looking at the picture online, I was like, oh, it looks like a thin box, but I picked it up. It was pretty hefty.
It's a hearty soup.
It's pretty hearty.
Yeah.
All right. Rating. I'll let you go first, Mr. Tabatchnick.
You know what Tabatchnick means, by the way?
No, tell me.
It is tobacco seller. Let me check.
Interesting.
Tobacco seller, tobacco maker, tobacco seller. I think definitely tobacco. Found that interesting. So they went from tobacco to soup.
Not a huge jump.
Tabatchnick. Well, both things grown. Yeah, yeah. I love the family. I love the product. I love their story. I love their charitableness. Is that a word? Making that up?
Generosity.
Generosity. That works. Yeah, yeah. Their dedication to the communities too, and to family. Having kept it together through generations and done so much. It's like you think this family's seen some shit and are still doing all these wonderful things. So, by association, this soup has seen some shit. That's maybe a bad association for food.
Yeah,
Let's take
maybe
back
not.
today.
Maybe not. Yeah, I was gonna say.
or I lean into it, and that's our episode title. This
Go
soup
ahead,
has seen
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
I love the company. I loved the soup. I will definitely get more of this. I'm going to try the ones that are not low sodium also. I'm going to try the organic ones. So Ben, Rita, kids, this one's really special for me. And, even with your story, I'm surprised I made it through this episode without crying. You are getting a 6 from me. 6 out of...
Wow.
I looked it up. The Yiddish 6 out of 5. 6 out of 5. This is off the charts. Absolute 0, is it?
Yeah, absolute 0.
Yeah. I loved it. I'm a convert to this company. And
I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm happy that you found so much joy in this soup.
I did. And I'm not a soup guy. I don't have it a lot, but it's soup season. And,
it is soup season. Agreed.
It was good. It was good to do this.
Unfortunately,
yeah, don't let me sway you.
I'm not going to be able to be as generous here. I am moved by their story. Absolutely. However, I can't give this soup higher than a 3 because I'm specifically thinking about the taste and the experience altogether of consuming the soup, leaving their company history out of it. Because that's really what we're evaluating here.
Yes, yeah, we have to. Yeah.
But I can give it a little bump. I will give it a little bump. So I'm going to say this soup is a 2.5.
You bumped it down.
I said I can't go higher than a 3.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't going to go. I knew I wasn't going to go over that. I was thinking maybe a 2. Maybe, look, if I got this again, I would not get the low sodium. And I'm going to try the regular split pea soup. And actually, I will try that and then report back in the next episode about how I felt about it.
You should do that.
But the way I felt about this soup, the one in my hands right now, I did not enjoy it. It was so bland. It was so bland.
Fair.
So I'm saying a 2.5.
Okay.
I have to be fair and true to my my taste buds.
All right. Yeah. I mean that's halfway on the 5 scale, so not bad. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say about the fully salted version.
Yes, I will report back on that.
I'm glad that they offer these low sodium options, though, for people who want it or who need it, or just like to not have everything from the freezer be so fully salted.
And for podcast hosts trying a gimmick for the month,
Yeah, to have a healthy January. By this point, though, our listeners know that one of our January episodes was not so healthy.
By this point?
Yeah.
Oh, so the previous one to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, so there really is going to be a time jump because
there's a bunch of time jumps going on.
I will have aged a year and then gone back. Interesting.
Oh, yeah. You will. You will be different ages in some of these episodes.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we did soup, and
we've been talking about soup for a while. So
yeah,
I'm glad
I'm excited to. Yes, and I'm excited to try the regular sodium split pea.
You said you've never had pea before, though.
I've never tried split pea soup. You keep saying it why do you keep saying it like that? I know I have not tried split pea soup. I have not.
Okay, well it's called pea soup. It's
I haven't had neither. I've had neither split nor non-split pea soup.
Okay, I don't know if there is non-split pea soup.
Are split peas a thing? like a black-eyed pea, or
It's
black-eyed.
green peas. It's I don't
Does
know
it
what makes a pea a split pea. Is
is it split just because it's opened and crushed?
I think that might be it.
Here he goes, clacking
Yeah,
away. See, I've only done it twice this episode.
A pea becomes a split pea when it's a mature dried pea that has had its outer skin removed. Yeah, so you start this with dried peas. That makes sense. Yeah, I've made homemade pea soup myself. So yes, you start with dried peas and then you reconstitute them by soaking them and boiling them into water. And I think it's something that people were able to travel with if they were being immigrating or having to be forced from one area to another.
Sure.
They could take their dry goods and then boil them up with the kettle that they had also carried with them to wherever they got to next.
Like this kettle right here.
Yeah.
Behind me.
All right. So we've had a good soup day.
A great soup day. Now it is time for a segment.
Yeah, I'm a little scared about this one.
You should be. This isn't going to be fun.
All right. We'll see. It sounds like it's another one designed to make me sound and look stupid. But we'll see.
We'll see. We'll talk about it when we come back.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be back.
And we're back.
Here we are. We're back.
Today we have a segment sponsored once again by Sporkle. Sporkle.com. Have another quiz. In the spirit of Healthy January, I wanted to see if I could really test Darren's observational skills. I don't know how much time you spend in health food stores.
None.
This might be... I think you'll be fine with this then.
Okay.
I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. And in 5 minutes... Hold on. My timer. In 5 minutes, I'd like you to name the most frequently used words in health food store names.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think we need 5 minutes for this.
Really? Because there's 30. Are you already writing them down?
There's 30 words that are used in the names of health food stores?
30, the most frequently used words used in health food store names in the U.S. This is as of 2017.
Okay. We're going to have to cut a bunch of long pauses here because I can probably rattle off a few at the beginning and then...
Well, you'll have to go slow because I'll have to look for them. I'll have to look for them and then check them off.
All right, yeah.
So the 5 minute time is squishy.
There's 30 of them, you say.
Now, I will also add that this list does not include variations. What's a good example I can give?
Like a plural? Or do you mean like a nature or natural?
Exactly that, yes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
You seem confident. How are you feeling going into this?
No, I'm confident that I'm not going to name that many, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Nature.
No.
No? Nature's not in there. No nature, no natural.
Natural is there. Great. Good job.
You just told me it's the same thing.
But natural is what's on the list.
Now this is bullshit, Matt. It's
what do you mean?
You've got to... No, you got to give one for the other.
Okay, fine. You got...
Okay.
Nature and natural, they're the same.
Okay.
You got one.
The.
No the.
No the? We're not using articles?
No articles. No articles.
Whole.
Whole is one that includes wholesome.
Whole and wholesome. Okay. Harvest?
Harvest is on there. Well done.
How about just good?
Good is also there. Well done.
Great?
Great is not on here. No.
Health. Health or healthy?
Health is on there. That includes health, health food, healthful, and healthy.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's about all I can think of.
There's kind of an obvious one.
Food?
Yes.
Okay.
It includes foods.
Product? Or produce?
No. But along those lines.
Fruit?
No,
or
a little
vegetable?
more general.
Farmer? Garden?
No garden. Oh, yes, garden is on here.
So more general than produce, but less general than food.
Correct. Yes.
I don't know. How about grocer?
I'll give it to you. It's grocery,
Grocery.
but I'll give it
okay.
to you. Darren, where are we? Where are we?
We're not in the same place, Max.
Yes, we are. We all are. Everyone.
Yeah. Podcast.
No. Everyone is in the same place, Darren. Where are we?
Earth.
Correct. Earth is one. Well done. You said one of these words earlier, and I said it was a very interesting choice of words. Described one of our Tabatchnick boxes, even.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, there was the blue one for low sodium, the red for regular, and what was the other one?
organic.
Organic, yes, that was one.
Organic and green.
And green is also one. Well done.
Okay.
Great. And of course, normally when you are going out to get these things, what you're actually doing is you're going to...
Store.
It's shop, but I'll give you store. Actually, store is one.
Well, I was going to say shop after store. Store and shop are separate?
Yes, I'll give you both. Other word for store might be a little more adjacent to the health food.
Emporium.
No emporium. You've got about 30 seconds left.
Let's call it.
You want to call it?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, you did
Did I get to 10?
You did way better than I did. I could only name 3 of these words.
Seriously?
Which is why I said you were going to hate this. You actually named 13.
Oh, wow.
That's great. You want to hear, the list of words?
Yeah. There's probably some obvious ones and some that I'd never come up with.
All right. I'm going to read them all because I don't remember which ones you said. Food, natural, health, market, co-op, store, nutrition, center, nature, organic, life, good, grocery, whole, farm, country, cafe, earth, harvest, green, shop, new, community, garden, mountain, place, way, street, river.
River. Yeah, so a lot of them are just general locations. Which,
yes.
Yeah. You don't necessarily associate with health food, but are just in the names of these places.
Probably
the most, probably the one I should have gotten but didn't. Market is a pretty obvious one that should have.
Yes,
it's not health only. What was the one that you were saying is less generic than produce, but more generic than?
It was organic,
which I eventually got through your other clues. Okay. All right, that wasn't that bad.
Like I said, you did better than me. I only did do 3. I was putting in words, couldn't believe some of the words that weren't working.
What were you trying?
I don't even remember. At a certain point, I was writing dolphin.
Dolphin.
Wagyu.
So what would you name a health food store if you were to open one?
Ooh, great question. Using the words on this list, I would say...
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to use the words on this list.
Oh, I would call it the country cabinet.
Country cabinet.
Or the pantry something. Market pantry or...
Market pantry. That sounds like something.
Like market basket, but...
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Or community or garden pantry or something like that.
The garden
something
pantry.
That matches like a home location with one of those words, Organic pantry or...
Homey. You probably can't call a store home. I don't know. Well, no, you can.
There is a store called At Home.
Yeah, and Home Goods. And,
what would you name your health store?
Well, I would just call it the D.
And with that, we've come all the way around.
This D has seen some shit.
This D has seen some shit. We've really put the D throughout this whole episode.
Yeah. All right. Well, good episode, Max.
You as well, Darren. You as well.
Thank you.
Thank you to Substrates for the theme music. You can check them out at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, and check out our website, thefrozebros.com. You can find links to our social media there. You can find links to our episodes or listen anywhere where you get your pods. If you're hearing this, you found us to listen to already, but there's some other cool stuff on the website. Sign up for a newsletter. We've been getting some fun stuff into those.
And write to us. We'd love to hear from you. Your suggestions, your feedback, your light criticism, we'll take it all.
Yeah.
frozebrospod@gmail.com.
Let me know if you want to try the D.
And Darren can put the recipe up in one of the newsletters.
Yeah, you know what? I will. I got a picture of it last night.
Yeah, go ahead. Put a picture of the D in there. Why not?
I will. Absolutely. I will. You know, I feel like we overdo this sometimes, and it can only come up in episodes every 6 months or so. So
what, the D?
It's time. Yeah.
We can't bring the D can't be part of every episode.
No.
Only every once in a while.
Well, I can try to bring up the D every day, but yeah, I don't think the listeners want that.
No. I certainly don't.
Okay. All right.
Well,
point taken.
I think the only thing that's left to say now is
Fro you later.
You need to be careful when you're dealing with the D.